Hello everyone, my name is Mikhail and welcome back to my toy review. Now, this time we're going to review a bootleg PVC figure set of the Dragon Ball King Piccolo set. Okay, first up, we are going to review the old King Piccolo. Now, the old King Piccolo, as you can see, his famous scene is when he gave birth to his third son, Symbol, which is basically how he gave birth to his other sons. So, yeah, it's also quite disgusting, but that's how Namekians gave birth. Also, the scene where Master Mutaito kind of, managed to seal him with the evil containment wave, but it cost him his life. Very unfortunate. And then Master Roshi did the same thing many years later when he was released. Tried the same technique his master did, because he was there when it happened. And he can do it. He was successful at first, but at the end, a little bit of mishap as the rice cooker, you can see, got thrown off when he tried. And then Chaozu was also killed when he tried to wish to Shenron for King Piccolo's death, which is unfortunate. Still strong even at his old age, to be honest. So yeah, back to reviewing the figure, you can see that he is basically detachable from his throne, and you can see here that there's a bit of clipping on the back. As you can see, it's not fully clear from when they 3D printed him. And yeah, also on the bottom there where he sit, but almost not noticeable. Besides that, everything else looks good, to be honest. And yeah, not gonna say for a PVC figure he looks good, bootleg. And also look at his throne, it's actually very detailed with the whole bones and stuff, showing that he is a demon. And then also the symbol is also accurate because it represents a demon. So yeah, it looks good with this turnaround. You can see how good it looks, So yeah, I'm just going to say a very good figure, to be honest. So I'm giving it a good up, even though there's still some clipping. Now moving on, we got the rejuvenated King Piccolo. Now, the rejuvenated King Piccolo. Well, how he got the rejuvenation, you already seen that he summons Shenron. And after killing Chaozu, he basically wished for his youth back, because if his old self is already quite that strong, he can imagine how strong he actually is in his youth. So, yeah, I myself am actually quite scared, to be honest. Wow, and then he regained he's back to his green color, and then all his old decrepit color becomes pink again, so what to be expected. And then he just killed Shenron, so making sure that nobody can wish upon him again. Like what Chaozu did, basically. It's on purpose. So yeah, but Shenron will be gone for long. Kami, his other good half, will probably recreate him. And then unfortunately, even with all those strengths and power, he loses to Goku, because remember, Goku is a Saiyan, so he becomes strong every time he's near death. So yeah, Goku even only have one arm left to use because he was crippled, was able to use a Kamehameha to lift himself up before, punching straight through his torso with the power of basically a great ape. So, too bad, King Piccolo. You're done for. Literally getting blasted through the chest. I mean, even Tien Cien was happy that Goku managed to win and avenge all his, dead friend. And yeah. But not without a final parting gift from King Piccolo himself, which is basically the birth of his son, his final son, to be honest, Piccolo Jr., or should we say the current Piccolo that we know, the one who is not as evil, or even you can consider it not as evil as King Piccolo. Now, back to reviewing the figure, we can see that he has a peg on his left leg here, and his color and everything looks so accurate to the actual. I'm not gonna lie, it's both like literally almost indistinguishable from like a original non-bootleg Dragon Ball figure. So I'm just going to say that it's looks so good, to be honest. I just can't, stop like, thinking I literally thought these are actual original, but turns out they're not. But yeah, just looks so good. So anyway, here's a 360 view of it, and you can see how literally amazing from something that is made out of PVC. It's just looks so good. So yeah, there's no clipping, so that's good. That means it's completely polished. So yeah, I'm saying good. So then we're moving on to his 4 sons. Now, Piccolo has many sons before he was, sealed, but then he only have 4 sons after his release, which are these 4, and they're all named after instruments, so yeah, that's something. So yeah, anyways, we are going to moving on to his first son, which is arguably more of a servant and less of a fighter, Piano. Now, Piano is not memorable, except maybe his dad, which is kind of funny because he was killed by his own father, King Piccolo, when he was thrown by Goku. So, very shameful, even more shameful than Yamcha. Anyway, back to figure, we could see that he has a pterodactyl-like head, which is, pretty much basically, what is it called? Just like what most, of his demonic Namekians looks like. And then he also have red sleeves, and also his pink rice cooker. And there is also, you can see that he's wearing a pendant, and you can see him, the cape, blue cape. He's a servant, he's not fighter. The pendant itself, you can see like gold with a red, just like in the actual show, showing him he's like an overseer or like a servant, that he's not a fighter. That's the thing. And you can see a peg on down there that allows him to stand, which is very good. And then there is also the electric rice cooker. Now, the electric rice cooker is the one that was, Master Mutaito used to seal, and you can see how accurate in details it is being painted, like super accurate to the actual anime. So for bootleg, it's good, and the fact that they added the rice cooker is also good. Now here's a 360 view, and you can see how good it is. I'm going to say this one is actually good. Now, moving on, we are with the second son, Tambourine. Now, Tambourine is very much famous for, well, his scene when he killed none other than Goku's best friend, Krillin, which is why Krillin had already died once, because he was killed by Tambourine. So yeah, which led Goku on a vengeful attack, he actually easily killed Tambourine, by the way, so yeah. And basically, he just, you can see he looks more of a gargoyle-like, and of course you have spikes, and then those, textures that make him look, like a demonic Namekian, since demonic Namekian are more like scaly monsters or what. He wears a blue jeans, and he has a peg on his right leg. Unfortunately, the peg doesn't hold him up as much, because there are multiple times where he actually fall, and then you can see I almost make it fall. Okay, so yeah, you can say that it's fall, and and how much it actually is unstable, but hey, it looks good. Wish they would have given a better peg. In the 360, you can see it's almost fall off again. So, but otherwise, it's good. So we're going to move on. Who is the third of the sons, which is Symbols. Now, compared to the others, Symbols only was created for one purpose and one purpose only. You already know that he was only supposed to retrieve Dragon Balls, which is why the only scene we get is basically when he was fighting with Yajirobe, when Yajirobe easily defeated him, even though he tried to use his electric attacks, which unfortunately was easily dodged by Yajirobe since he is literally one of the fastest ninja ever. So, yeah, very unfortunate. Yeah, and Yajirobe just take things seriously and do like an anime katana sheet, unsheath attack where, he just use his katana slice and then put nothing happens before he just, put it back in the sheet and then got cut in half. Yeah, very anime like. And after that, Yajirobe basically just eat them. Hey, they're not demons, they're just Namekians, so yeah, I'm okay with that. So, yeah, and you can see that basically the Omni-Peg is for his tail, and he actually can stand very stable without the peg, but just an extra precaution, it doesn't even attach to the tail, so yeah, I'm going to say it's quite good, to be honest. And unfortunately, you can see there's some paint on the front, which is, just probably when they're in production, they kind of scrape it with some other models or the pegs, so not that good. But hey, look at the tail, it looks good. And then the feet, like, you can see all the scales in detail, and then here's the 360 view, and you can see how good it is. So yeah, I'm gonna say it's a good model, except for the paint. So we're moving on to a sports son, Drum. Now, he laid Drum during the final battle, and he beat the crap out of Tien Shinhan before getting killed by Goku, of course, instantly. Unfortunate. So yeah, Drum is basically, he's big boy like symbol, except he's like maybe a combination of also Tambourine, because he has similar face to Tambourine, but he has the big body of Symbol and even the pants of Tambourine. So yeah, you can say that he's literally just built big to fight, especially the fact that he was able to beat up Tien Shinhan so easily, but only get it killed by Goku, which shows how strong Goku is. And he has a peg on his left leg as well to keep him stable. So yeah, and he's like yellow around his waist, and basically his trousers as well, you can see that. And yeah, is looking good, to be honest. Same scale as Tambourine. So yeah, the 360 view, you can see that he's very good as well, just like Symbol, so it's good, to be honest. Okay then, well, that's all, because that's all your review, as you can see here. So I'm just going to be honest, these PVC bootlegs are actually pretty good. Very good. They're literally almost as good as original, with just a couple minor stuff. But yeah, among these, I'm just going to say it that I'm about to give these a 9 out of 10, since they're pretty good for bootleg. So yeah, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. Bye.